need to vent. It's gonna be short because I don't have much to say. But like, we all can acknowledge I have a butt ton of yarn, right? Like we all know that. Like it's obvious. I have a lot of yarn. I also have a lot of things I want to make, like patterns and stuff. Like I want to make so many things, but I swear on my life, all of the stuff I want to make, I don't have the yarn for. Like how does that work? Like I swear I can have like the right yarn, the right weight yarn even, and if I have like 1600 yards of that yarn, then any pattern I want to make will be at least 1700. It will need 1700 yarns. And it's like, really? I'm trying not to buy yarn. I know I said in the last video, if I want to make something, I'll donate the same amount of yarn that I need to buy, right? Like I acknowledge that. But also like sometimes I just don't want to. You know? That requires a lot of effort. And I know I can buy more yarn to finish like a project if I need it. So if I run out, I can buy more, but like then I risk like dye lots being wrong and stuff like that. Sorry, the camera's probably doing weird stuff because I'm so close to the lens. Here's my face, everybody. But yeah, I needed to vent. It got me in a weird mood going through Ravelry today and trying to find things to plan for my next project. I'm gonna back up a little. It's like I'm trying to like make plans for the future and find things I want to make with the yarn that I have. But I never have enough, apparently. Which sucks cuz I want to just have enough. It's a dumb vent, but I needed to do it. Thanks for listening. Bye. I'm on the stocking cuff now, and progress is definitely slow going. You have to back loop only slip stitch, and of course it's tight because I am a tight crocheter. So getting through with this K hook is very hard. So I kind of have to go through with this F hook every time and pull up a loop and then slip that loop through with the K hook. But of course, that takes longer than just being able to slip it with the K hook. So that's okay. I've made it to the cuff. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm hoping that means that I can get this done soon so that I can start on the second one and then we can hang them up for Christmas. So yeah. Hey y'all. It's been a hot minute since I've recorded an update, like sat down and actually recorded one. My November video is rendering right now and it is huge. So I think after spending so much time like editing that video and seeing just how much happened throughout the month, I kind of decided I wanted to scale down the amount I record and just how much per recording. So I will still do updates like this. Hopefully they won't be as long. But it is December 6th at 8:45 p.m. It's time to tell you about my projects. So I'll start with the one that seems a little more promising. Here's where I am with the stocking right now. The cuff's done. I need to block it still. And the heel is almost done. So we are almost done with this. I'm a little nervous because it is December 6th and it's not done and I still have to make another one. So wish me a lot of luck on that. I might have to work on it at home too. So, but now that I don't have huge videos to edit all the time, I'll still edit my December video as I go along, but I have more time now. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right, let's talk about Camille. So I'm about where I reported last time. I finished the I-cord bind off for the waist. It took a long time, several days. You can kind of see it, kind of. So yeah, I finished the I-cord bind off for the waist, and then I tried it on, and it still does look kind of big. I'm not gonna show you yet, but just know that it still looks a little big. So what I'm doing is starting to work on one of the sleeves so that I can really gauge how it's gonna look when it sits on me. So wish me luck on that. I'm about 30 rows into the sleeve so far, and I'm making sure to keep careful count so that I can do the same amount on the other sleeve when it comes time for it. So that's my update. I'm trying to think if there's anything more I should say. I don't think there is. We put up our Christmas tree. Like we bought a Christmas tree. It's 4.5 feet. It's cute, but we don't have any ornaments. Anyways, I will see you next time. While this is rendering slash encoding, I'm going to go I'm gonna go put on a movie. Well, everybody, I think it is officially too big on me. Made the sleeve, and look at all this ease over here. By my calculations, this should have only had about 1 inch of ease, but this is definitely more. Should have went with the smaller size, so I'm a bit disheartened, that's for sure. But I'm determined to still try, you know? So this pattern starts with the exact same number of stitches for every single size. And as you do more increase rows and more repeats of that increase row, you start to differentiate the different sizes. I'm going to go back to the part where the 3XL size should cut off, and I'm just gonna put a lifeline in there and then frog all the way back to it. But I have serious doubts this will be finished for Christmas now, so that's a bit upsetting, but it is what it is, I guess. So yeah. So I know I just said that I'm worried that I won't be able to finish Camille before Christmas. So that would imply that I should be working on that right now, right? But I really want to finish this stocking. I am literal rows away from finishing it. So I just want to knock it out and then start on the second stocking tomorrow. And then I'll work on Camille right after. So that's what I'm going to do. the camera stays like that because I have it kind of weird. So we're going to see if that goes well. It's the holiday season, y'all. Oh my goodness. And has it been a busy one? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, life has been weird. I have had a busy week, which is why I'm only just filming an update now. This is like the first time this week I've been able to sit down and like talk to you. So we're going to chat for a little bit, okay? So first of all, my goodness. I was not expecting an overwhelming majority, but you've spoken. Listen, I get it. You don't have to tell me. You just can't get enough of my cute little face, can you? Joking aside, I'm kind of glad y'all like that more because I'm starting to like that option more. It's a little stressful to have to put a month's worth of content into one video. And I don't think I realized that until I spent so much time recording in November and then I had to cut it all down. And believe me, an hour and whatever 40 something minutes was not as long as it could have been. There was a lot that I had to cut out of that video. So I'm okay with cutting that down the middle. I feel like it gives me more freedom to just not be so stressed about time, you know? Like while I was editing my November video, I really was aware of the fact that this was long, like a really long video. And that kind of stressed me out a lot. If I just do 2 videos instead, I can make however long of a video I need to. And it probably still won't be as long as that video. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I was already a bit stressed about time, which is why there's so little content for like the first 10-ish days of this month. I didn't want to record too much and end up with the same kind of situation I had last month. Now, if I just kind of do like 2 videos like straight down the middle of the month, it's a lot easier to just record anything I need to say in whatever amount of time I need to say it because I'm not going to have to fit so much in, you know? Yeah, I don't feel as stressed for time if I'm cutting it down the middle. And I'm okay with that. And I hope you're okay with that because you're getting what you get and you're going to like it. I'm joking. You know I'm joking. So yeah, let me kind of explain how this is going to work. So for the first half of the month, most months it'll be the first day of the month to the 15th of the month-ish. I will record enough for one video and then somewhere after the 15th I will upload that video and then I will put all of the content from like the 16th to the 30th, 31st into a second video and upload that at the beginning of the next month. Just using like December as like an example. This video is going to be everything I record from December 1st to December 15th, I'll say. And then I'll upload that sometime after December 15th. You're watching it now, so you know exactly when I uploaded it. All of the content from December 16th to December 31st will be uploaded sometime the first half of January. I really do like that a lot more, so I'm gonna do it. A lot of you wanted to make sure that I was doing what was best for me. Thank you. I appreciate that so many of you care and are willing to stick around no matter what. I promise I will do what is best for me, and I think this is best for me. So the videos will just be kind of like the same kind of vlog kind of thing that I've been giving you for the past few months. And then at the end of the second video per month, I will do the monthly debrief. So that's kind of how the format's going to be from now on, for at least right now. If something needs to change, then I'll change it. Okay, what's next? What's next to talk about? Like I said, it's been a busy week. I really have not had a ton of time to work on anything. I think I already showed you I'm pretty much done with my boyfriend stocking. I kind of just need to figure out how to do the part where you hang it from, but I'll figure that out soon. I'm working on my stocking right now, and I think I'm making good progress. Let me show you. Here's where I'm at with my stocking right now. Um, I'm still on the foot part, but this is like 4 days worth of progress. All the same colors as my boyfriend's stocking so far, just in a different pattern and a different order and all that. It is definitely a lot easier this time because I made sure I wasn't crocheting too tight at the beginning. So it's been easier for me to get through the stitches. I have a feeling it's going to be bigger than my boyfriend's stocking. It is what it is. And if I need to, I will fix my boyfriend's stocking later or just redo it, you know? But yeah, very happy with how it's turning out so far. I'm hoping it'll be done in time for Christmas. I think it will. I hope it will. I'm gonna keep trying. So I'll do what I have to do. And it looks weird with my eyebrow like sticking out at the bottom. Like that. I don't know if that helps at all. My eyebrow is still just there. Does this work? I feel like an egghead. We're gonna stick with this for a little bit. But yeah, here's my stocking. And this is the Holly Jolly heirloom stocking by Jamie St. George. She's the same designer who did the Nordic heirloom stocking, which is my boyfriend's. So yeah, very happy with it so far. Let's talk about Camille. I don't really know how to proceed. It's about the same as it was last time. I made the sleeve a little shorter, and by a little I mean a lot shorter. Hang on, here we go. You can see it a lot better. The sleeve is definitely shorter. I think it's only 22 rows, and I tried it on at one point, and I think that's the amount that I needed to get it to kind of cut off at my elbow part here, which I decided is kind of near my waist, and I kind of wanted it to cut off at my waist so that hopefully it draws the eye more towards the waist, because I will admit my waist does definitely do that thing, you know? Like, I like that. I like to show it off a little bit. I'm like half thinking that Camille is too big and half thinking that Camille is not too big. I recorded that video of me trying it on, and I was certain that it was too big, and the only thing I could do was frog back. And then I showed a few of my friends that video, and they kind of helped me kind of see it's not as bad as I thought it was. And I'm still kind of in the middle of it not being too bad and it's too big. And my feelings on that change every few minutes. So I've decided I'm going to finish both sleeves, which is not going to take long because I'm literally almost done with the second sleeve because it's just 22 rows, and then an I-cord bind off. So I'm going to finish both sleeves, and I'm going to try it on again to see how it fits like on the shoulders once both sleeves are there, and then how it fits around the body. I will say I'm a bit disheartened. I'm not as motivated to work on this as I was, especially knowing that if I think it's too big, I'm going to frog back. And having frogged back the majority of one of these sleeves, I can say that frogging this yarn is annoying. It is so bad. It's possible, but the sequins just get snagged every few stitches. Basically every stitch there's a sequin, it gets snagged actually. So it's just kind of annoying, and I know it's going to take a long time to get to where I need to be, and then it's going to take a long time to get back up to where I am. But if I keep going forward with something that I'm not happy with, so I don't know. I'm just not feeling as encouraged as I was when I started with this project. No matter what I do, it's not going to be what I hoped. You know, I wanted a Christmas dress, but if I think it's too big and I have to frog back, this is not going to be done in time for Christmas. It's just not. But if I keep going and it ends up even bigger than I wanted, then I'm going to have a Christmas dress probably, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'll see what it looks like in a little bit, but either way, I'm going to be disappointed somehow. And that really sucks. So, deep breath. It is what it is. I've kind of come to terms with the fact that it might not be done by Christmas. You know, like it will be disappointing, but it is what it is. So I've decided if it's not done by Christmas, then I would like it done by Valentine's Day. So I can have a Valentine's Day dress to wear out on a date, you know? We'll see what happens after the sleeves are done and I try it on again. And you'll probably see that in just a few minutes. So we'll both know how I proceed soon. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish this sleeve and we'll see from there. What else did I want to talk about? I don't know. I am thinking about what to do after I'm done with these projects, especially now that I'm not as like motivated to work on this. I'm spending a lot of time on Ravelry looking at things I want to make. And usually my goal is to work one season ahead. So like if it's winter, then I'll start making clothes for spring. So right now it's still not winter technically, it's fall technically, and I'm still technically making clothes for winter. But once I'm done with this, it'll still be like early winter. So it'll still be cold outside. And I kind of want to make more sweaters. I want to make another sweater. Like there's so many sweater patterns online. I want to make them all. And I'm just looking at projects all the time when I have the time to look. There's so many things I want to make. It is impossible to narrow it down, especially because of the problem that I told you about earlier, where like I never have enough yarn in my stash already to do things that I want to do. I don't know. I really don't know. I guess my main goals are to finish what I've got right now, but I think I've reached that point in the projects where it's not like exciting anymore. I'm kind of just being kept going somehow that even I'm not aware of the reason why, you know? Like somehow I'm still working on these things even though I'm not excited by them anymore. That's why I'm looking at like other things to make. I'm kind of rambling. You guys said it's okay for me to ramble, so I'm gonna ramble. I just feel disheartened right now. And like I want to make something I'm not disheartened by, but I don't have enough yarn to make what I want to make. Like every sweater pattern I find, it always asks for something I don't have. I'm just gonna keep going and see what happens and decide from there. Honestly, if this doesn't work out or if it's too big, I don't know if I'll continue with it right now. I don't know if I will. But what would I make after that instead? Well, I could work on my stocking. Because, I mean, I can't start anything and have it done by Christmas. By Christmas Eve, which is when I would want it. There's just too much going on right now. Like, this is probably the busiest holiday season I've had. I've been doing a lot of stuff. And it feels great. Like, it's great. I'm tired, though, honestly. But it also, like, I haven't had enough time to just work on anything. This has not been getting done. And it's probably not going to at this rate. At least it's not going to before Christmas. It's just, does anyone else feel frustrated by that? Like, there's so much you want to do. So much I want to make, so much I want to do, but it just doesn't feel like there's enough time. And I'm not upset about like being busy and having things to do. Like, it keeps me busy and it gives me things to do. And I get to see my friends and I get to see my family and I get to have experiences, and that's good. But there's so much I want to make too. Like, that's important to me also. And when things keep going like this, I don't have the time to actually do them. Anyone else ever feel like that? Like, time is just not there anymore? And this is just me having first world problems, you know? Like, I'm just complaining. But I don't know. It just kind of feels stressful right now. Like, I really don't feel like I have enough time to do everything I want to do. And I need to figure out how to find that balance again. And I'm sure balance will be restored soon. You know, it's just a busy time of year. I just wish that I hadn't hyped things up so much to have so many things done by the holiday season. You know, like, I talked about this dress being my Christmas dress for a long time, and now it's not gonna be done. I'm really just venting. I guess that's what it is. I'm venting. I know I say this a lot and then I laugh about it, but please be gentle and civil in the comments. Like, it's a vent. It is what it is. I'm stressed. I'm stressed, y'all. Why am I tearing up? Hello there, everybody. Take a look at our little tree. How do I point? Here's our tree with our one little ornament that I made at one of those pottery painting places. It's very cute. I like it. It's our first tree together, so it's very exciting for me. We'll find more ornaments eventually. I don't really want just like random ornaments. I kind of want like ornaments that kind of mean something to us. So, like, something that represents something that we like, or something that we've made, you know, something like that. So we can create like a collection of our ornaments that we like the most. It is Monday now, Monday, December 15th, 2025. New week in the holiday season. In one of my last recordings from the other day, I had a few emotions. I was a bit out of balance, if I'm being honest. You know, everything just kind of felt very stressful, very overwhelming to me. Just so much going on. And not bad things. Like, it's just me being an introvert, not being able to keep up with a busy schedule, honestly. Also, just some biological processes that kind of wreak havoc on your emotions. I'm sure many of you can relate. So, I'm not going to apologize for my feelings. I just wanted to put it into some context. Just everything kind of was out of balance. And not to invalidate those feelings either. Like, in that moment, they really did feel like I couldn't handle them. So I was understandably kind of stressed. Kind of, I don't know what the right word is, but I just, they just happen. Emotions, you know how they are. I debated pretty heavily on whether or not I should leave that in, and I decided that I wanted to, because I think that kind of frustration, that kind of stress, the overwhelming feelings aren't really talked about a lot in the creative process. We all kind of want to show off like our picture perfect moments, and that's fine. There is nothing wrong with that. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to show you that, just to show that reality of it, I guess. Like, a lot of things just kind of came together at once, you know, like the frustration of not being able to finish a project the way I wanted, and the disappointment that comes with that, plus like a tight schedule that I'm not used to, and, you know, just the feeling of running out of time. I feel like those are very real, and I wanted to convey them, I guess. I don't really know how to explain. Yeah, I just felt the need to say that. Also, I just want to say I am extremely grateful for everything going on in this holiday season. I'm having a great time. Yes, I am a little stressed, but I feel like it's normal when everything's hectic, especially when you're an introvert. I love my friends, I love my family. Yeah, so everything's fine. Don't worry, I'm good. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's talk a bit about what's going on project wise. No significant progress. I'll just be real and say it. There's no significant progress. In fact, there is, what's the opposite of progress? I don't know. I don't know if there's a word for it, but the opposite of progress is happening. Well, okay, that's not entirely true. I'm doing decent on my stalking. I haven't made any significant leaps. So if I showed you my stalking right now, it would look the exact same as when I showed you the other day. So I've maybe done 1 or 2 rows. There's really nothing going on with that. So apologies, I do not have it with me right now, but just imagine what I showed you the other day. As for Camille, I am in the process of frogging it. It was too big. I wasn't happy with it. It did not make me happy. So I am frogging it back to, at the very least, the 3XL cutoff mark. I've come to terms with it. It is what it is. It's probably not going to be ready for Christmas now. But like I said, it is what it is. I would like to have it done by Valentine's Day, and I think that's very doable. It's taking a little while to frog because it was very tricky to get some of the I-cord bind-offs out or undone, especially for one of the sleeves. Like, I had to use my scissors multiple times and cut it. Like, I felt really bad doing it, but I couldn't tear it out just normally. And also, it's taking a while because just frogging sequined yarn is tough. It gets snagged so often on the other yarns that you're holding it with. Also, just kind of like putting in lifelines and stuff is a little difficult too. I think I mentioned maybe in my last video that it is hard to read the stitches because they're just so fuzzy and they're sequins and you kind of have to use context clues, like I said. That's why it's taking a little while, but I want to make significant headway today. I think I'm almost done placing the lifelines, so fingers crossed that it goes okay. What else? Oh yes, if you are making this pattern or doing any kind of sequined yarn pattern, I highly suggest not doing the bind off, whether it's I-cord or some other kind of bind off, with the sequins if you can avoid it. Like I said, I had to use scissors for one of my I-cord bind offs. It was annoying. It was very hard to do. So like if you can avoid it, please do. That's a PSA for everybody. Use the other 2 yarns you're holding, or I don't know, use some other kind of yarn. I don't know, but just if you can avoid it, I would. That's just from personal experience. Unless, of course, you are 100% certain you are not going to rip back. If you know this fits me perfectly, then do whatever you want. I don't care. You can do whatever. I mean, you can do whatever you want anyway, but you know, I'm making a suggestion. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, there's really not much to talk about this episode. I know it's not the most optimistic and it's not the most exciting episode, but it is what it is. There are going to be episodes with a lot of progress and there are going to be episodes with little progress, and I don't want to fake anything for you. You know, like I'm not going to make up that I made progress when I didn't. And I think that's a very real part of the process too. Just sometimes it takes a little longer and it's frustrating and you want to rip your hair out and you want to start all over. And if the frogging process doesn't go all that well, then I'm going to give up. Listen, I know the title of this video is Giving Up, question mark, but believe me, I did think about it. And believe me, I am still thinking about it. There are other things I want to make. Like I found a really pretty pattern called the chili pepper tunic. I'll put it on screen right now. And I really want to make that. I want to make it so bad. I want to like use like a purple. I don't really have a purple. I mean, I have purple yarn, but it's not like the type of fiber I would want to use for that. Like I have like a purple-ish bamboo yarn, but I don't want to use it for that. I also have like Drops Charisma that could be like misconstrued as purple because it's called denim blue, but it looks kind of purple. But it's being used for a hibernating project right now, so I don't know if I would want to really use that yarn for it or save that yarn for if I ever go back to that project. It's a whole thing. But all of that to say, there are other things I want to do too. And having dealt with all of this with Camille recently has been frustrating to the point where I've been like, I just don't want to do this right now. Like, I want to do something else. I want to make something else. Like I said in a past segment, like, I think the enjoyment is gone from this project. But I don't know. Also, like, I've been looking at other people's Camille dresses and they look good. You know, like they look really good. And looking at those kind of helped me make my decision to frog back because just seeing how it could fit makes me a little excited to try and make it fit. But if I can't do it this time, I am gonna give up on this. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna put it on hold, do something else, maybe come back to it later. But I just don't want to work on something that I don't feel right about. You know? I think that's everything I want to say. So yeah, I'm working on frogging back Camille. I'm working on the stockings, which I have decided I'm going to tack them both off at the same time. So I am waiting for my second stocking to be finished before I do my official, like take off the stash thing. So I'm working on those. I am looking on Ravelry to find other projects for the future. Yeah, that's pretty much my life right now. It's kind of the same as it was at the end of November. Kind of, except I wasn't frogging back Camille yet. Unless I record anything else today, this is the end of this episode. And I will see you again pretty soon. This is the first of like my shorter videos that I'm trying out. So, not as much going on, but that's okay. I hope. Please don't hate me. I'm joking. I know you don't hate me, but in case you do, please don't. I'm not going to see you again before the new year and before the holidays. So have a happy holiday season, everybody. We will catch up after the new year. So happy holidays. Happy New Year. I hope it's wonderful. Tell me about all the gifts you get and all the gifts you give. Just tell me about it. I'm excited to see what's in store. Thank you so much for watching.